Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Ed Gotwalls along with Lizi Arbogast, and we are now in week
9.
9.
9.
Amazing.
9. No,
But it's
I
a
feel
light
like
week. It's a light week this week for us. We only have 3 games to worry about for football.
Still 5 teams.
Yes, you're right. That didn't change. We have a couple of rivalries this weekend. First game Friday is probably the biggest one of the week. Greencastle at Waynesboro. And second game would be James Buchanan at Shippensburg Friday night. And then Saturday, Chambersburg goes to Harrisburg. So we'll start with Greencastle Waynesboro. Have you done your story on that yet? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about either team. No, I
We're in
think
trouble.
I think this should be a pretty good game. I would think. Greencastle has some secondary defense issues that might bite them in this game, but then again, they're going to be fired up after last week. After they need to get a win, certainly in terms of playoff hopes.
Yeah.
Waynesboro would help them. I don't know what to expect. It should be a good game.
Yeah, Lizi and I were talking earlier today about the fact that Waynesboro has, 20 interceptions, I think. If they can cut down it, they've got the yardage and they've scored a lot of touchdowns and stuff before the turnovers have been killing them.
The turnovers are really bad, and they've had a lot of penalties too. I've noticed. I think they've had more than 80 yards of penalties the last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
So they need to certainly clean some stuff up.
Yeah. Plus, Waynesboro beat Greencastle last year. That was the first time for a while. So
It's a
I'm
long
sure.
time, yeah.
Yeah. So Greencastle going to get that back.
Yeah. So it should be a good one. I would think.
James Buchanan at Shippensburg. I guess James Buchanan's only hope is that Chip's coming off a huge win against Big Spring.
Trap game?
Yeah, under circumstances, I would think.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I just don't know if JB has enough to really, do much with that.
No, yeah, and I heard they're struggling with even more injuries too, which is also kind of killing their depth, which they didn't have much of to begin
Right.
with. And Shippensburg obviously cannot afford to lose to JB, being how close they are on that playoff line right now. So I'm sure that
And also JB last year, right?
JB beat them last
That's
year.
what I mean. So
yeah.
they'll have that in their minds too.
Yeah. So I think Shippensburg just needs to take care of business
Yep.
this weekend.
And then Chambersburg is at Harrisburg on Saturday at 1 up at Severance Field. I know the last time they were up there, I covered it. That was like a track meet. It was like 66 something. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I do think there's going to be a lot of points scored.
Right.
Chambersburg proved last week they can score. Carlisle doesn't have a great defense, and I don't think Harrisburg either this year anyway.
Right.
But they scored 70, I think, last week against Mifflin County. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's going to be another high-scoring game.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Chambersburg get their running backs going again.
Yeah.
To see 2 guys with over 200 yards and Warrenly not far behind. That was nice to see for the Trojans.
Yeah. They just need to prevent more big plays. That's the problem.
Right.
Because they kept the ball. They had time of possession on their side, but they just couldn't stop Carlisle from scoring.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to have a busy Saturday with a whole bunch of stuff. We got football, soccer playoffs, volleyball playoffs,
Volleyball.
all kinds of stuff going on. So there's a lot of good
Cross
stuff.
country.
Cross country too. Yep.
Don't forget.
There's going to be a lot of good stuff in the paper here in the next couple of days. So make sure you stay tuned. And until next week, enjoy the games.